What happens if you stop eating sugar for 1 month? Let's make it a challenge. Imagine a month without any added sugar. No sodas, no cookies, nothing. What would actually happen to your body? Well, in today's health challenge, we are cutting out sugar for 30 days to see the results, and you will be surprised, guys. I can tell you for sure. By the end, you might be shocked by one of the benefits, which I will mention in that video in particular. It's something you'll see in the mirror. Wait for it. Stay tuned for that surprise in the final point. Now let's dive into the 5 key changes that you can expect and what science says about each of them. Number 1, you might have guessed it, is weight loss. One of the first things people notice is the actual loss of body weight in terms of body fat. Sugar-heavy foods and drinks pack a lot of empty calories, so when you drop all of them, your overall calorie intake often drops automatically. Many folks see the scale dip within a couple of weeks, actually within the first few days already. In fact, a randomized controlled trial where participants cut out added sugars for just 4 weeks, the no-sugar group lost around 1.6 kilograms, roughly 3.5 pounds on average, just by doing that alone without being hungry. This isn't magic, it's partially because you're consuming fewer calories and also because your body is not holding on to as much water as before, since high-carb, sugary diets can make you retain water. Plus, with lower levels of insulin, we'll talk about insulin next, your body is more inclined to burn fat for energy instead of storing it in your body. That sounds good, right? Well, the bottom line is ditching sugar primes your body to shed excess weight, and it can happen relatively fast. But weight loss is just the beginning. Cutting sugar also triggers internal changes in your metabolism. Notably, it resets your insulin sensitivity. Something incredibly important, guys. This is for sure. So your improved insulin sensitivity is something I want to talk about. Insulin is the hormone that helps control your blood sugar. When we constantly bombard our bodies with sugar, insulin has to work overtime, and over time our cells start ignoring it. A condition also called as insulin resistance. Well, the good news, take away the excess sugar and your cells get a chance to reset and respond to insulin much better. In a notable experiment, children with obesity who eliminated most sugars from their diet saw a dramatic change. Their fasting insulin levels dropped by about 1/3 in just about 10 days. That's a very, very huge improvement in a short time, highlighting how quickly our bodies can actually recover. So if you messed up something before, it's not the end. You can recover most of the times. Improved insulin sensitivity means your blood sugar stays steadier throughout the day instead of spiking and crashing. And this translates to lower risk of type 2 diabetes in the long run, and it also ties into how you feel day to day. No more sugar highs followed by big crashes afterwards. With a month of sugar, you likely noticed fewer energy swings, and your body's ability to manage blood glucose will be on a much healthier footing. Speaking of healthy footing, less sugar also means less hidden inflammation. Inflammation is the biggest topic there is for anything, in my opinion. The next big change happens in your heart and throughout your body's cells. Reduced inflammation and better heart health is a very important topic on that specific sugar topic. High sugar intake doesn't just affect your waistline, how fat or thin you are, it fans the flames of your inflammation in your body and can strain your heart very significantly. Consistently eating lots of sugar can raise inflammatory markers as CRP or inflammatory cytokines and elevate your triglycerides, which is a blood fat, and both of which are linked to heart disease. Cutting out sugar can quickly calm things down. Research backs this with a very interesting 12-week randomized controlled trial with adolescents. Those who slashed their sugar intake saw reductions in a key inflammatory marker, TNF-alpha is the name, and lower triglyceride levels in their blood markers. Another short-term trial found that even within 10 days of going sugar-free, participants' blood pressure dropped and their bad LDL cholesterol, some people say in traditional science at least, I wouldn't say so necessarily went down as well. So within a month of no sugar, you are not just reducing inflammation, you are also improving factors like blood pressure, your lipid levels, and more importantly, triglycerides that are crucial for cardiovascular health. Your arteries will thank you, and you set the stage for a healthier heart. In simple terms, less sugar means a cooler, less inflamed, and more efficient body engine. The next one, beyond the physical markers, there's another change you might feel from a day-to-day basis, and that is your mood. Your energy levels can take a turn for the better, and that is something I'm sure most of you guys like to hear. So let's talk about mood and energy improvements. Many people rely on sugar for a quick energy boost or a comfort snack when feeling down, right? Ironically, cutting out sugar often improves your overall mood and energy. Why? When you eat a lot of sugar, you get a rapid blood sugar spike towards the upside and then a very big energy crash below the previous baseline. Those crashes can leave you feeling irritable, anxious, or fatigued. When you quit sugar, you avoid the roller coaster. Instead of spiking and crashing, your energy levels stay more stable throughout the day, powered by more nutritious food. There's even science busting the sugar rush myth. A meta-analysis of 31 studies, combining them together, found that sugar doesn't make people feel happier or more energized at all. In fact, it was linked to feeling more tired and less alert within an hour of eating it. So by saying no to the office donuts or any kind of sweets you might be having within your day, you're likely to feel more focused and more upbeat, not less, even though it might be a little bit difficult in the beginning. After a month of sugar-free, many report steadier nerves and a better concentration. Essentially, you are trading the brief sugar high for a sustained, crash-free energy. Your mood becomes more even kept, and those afternoon slumps might become a thing of the past. Now, for that surprise benefit we've all been waiting for, and we hinted at the beginning of that video, cutting sugar doesn't just make you feel healthier, it makes you look healthier too. Clearer skin, anti-aging effects is one of the big benefits. This is the benefit that often surprises people the most. Quitting sugar for a month can lead to clearer, more radiant skin. If you struggle with acne breakouts, reducing sugar may help calm these flare-ups. High sugar intake can spike hormones and insulin, which in turn can trigger oily skin or even pimples. In randomized controlled trial of young men put on a low glycemic, low sugar diet, they had significantly fewer acne lesions after I think like 12 weeks compared to those people on a high sugar diet. Their skin acutely improved alongside their diets. Fewer cysts and less redness, less pimples, less oily skin. Beyond acne, there are another anti-aging angle actually. So excess sugar in your bloodstream can attach to collagen and elastin fibers in your skin, producing substances called AGEs, which is advanced glycation end products. AGEs make your skin less elastic, basically causing wrinkles and sagging faster. Cutting out sugars helps this glycation process. Over 30 days, you might notice your skin looks less puffy, less inflamed, and over longer periods, you are helping to preserve your skin's youthfulness. Some people report a special kind of glow after going sugar-free, as their skin hydrates and heals better. So skipping that dessert isn't just greater for your waistline, it could keep your skin clearer and younger looking, which is a pretty amazing bonus if you are asking me. So let's get to the conclusion. What really happens when you stop eating sugar for 1 month? Well, a lot. In a short time frame, you might lose weight, your clothes start fitting much better, they might get a little looser, and the scale numbers start dipping down. Your insulin and blood sugar control improves, meaning you lowered your risk of diabetes and eliminate those shaky energy crashes. Inflammation in your body goes down significantly, lightening the load of your heart and arteries. Blood pressure and cholesterol, if you want so, or at least some blood lipids, triglycerides can improve as well. You find your mood is more stable and your energy energy is stable throughout the day. No more white sugar highs and lows. And that surprise benefit we teased, of course, your skin will thank you with fewer breakouts and a healthier glow, since you are avoiding the sugar that can dull and age your complexion. All these changes in just 30 days of going sugar-free. The best part is these benefits don't stop at 1 month. They compound if you keep the added sugar low for longer. It's not an easy challenge. The first week is usually the hardest. It's like a drug. But as you have seen, the payoff is very remarkable. By the end of the month, you've essentially rebooted your body, lighter mood, more energetic, and even more younger. Now that you know what's possible within just a month of sugar-free, are you up for giving it a try? Your body and maybe your reflection in the mirror will thank you, and they will be very, very glad that you did it. If you are doing it, come back in a month, comment below. What are your thoughts? Thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, as always, bye.